think we're, yeah.
You're live.
So, hi everyone. My name is M.Refaat. Thank you for stopping by the channel. And today's a special video because I'm joined for the first time ever on camera and on social media. My eldest daughter,
Zena.
and the special occasion is, I mean, you've probably seen in the channel. I used to maybe a few years back do some unboxing and kind of book haul and that kind of stuff, but then I stopped, and most of the videos have to do with the work I do. Today is special because let me just give you a little bit of background. Now, I used to live. Right now, we live in Egypt. Okay,
Egypt, Cairo.
Cairo, Egypt, and when we used to live abroad, we lived in a few different countries. The access to books was not in the bookshops over there, but ordering them online was quite easy. And so that's why maybe I used to do those kind of unboxing and book hauls and stuff, because I used to spend, and I still do spend a lot of money on books.
Yeah, at least see once a week clicking enter.
Yeah, well, not once a week,
Yeah, not once a
but well, on average. Well,
Yeah.
let's put it like that. I mean, if you
Yeah.
average it out, yeah, probably that is true. But so access to the books was, and ordering books online and shipping them was much easier than having that happen here in Egypt. And in Egypt, the easier access is to Arabic and Egyptian books. But the special occasion is, and I'm gonna give them a shout out. I'm not sure if they're on YouTube or not, so I'm not about if I'm gonna be able to tag them. But shout out to Cherry Blossom Books. Well, this is. I'm
Well,
not, if it's red,
the
probably.
opposite way.
No, I think it's because we're on the front-facing camera. That's why it shows like that. So Cherry Blossom
But it reads
Books.
Cherry Blossom Books.
Cherry Blossom Books.
So,
Great kind of independent bookstore. Very little small operation, but they've got great service with ordering. Some of the best books and best what's it called? What's the word? Popular
yeah.
books. This and that are making the rounds. So I had to lay my hands on as many of those books as possible right away before they are all snatched off the shelves. In fact, I had to place the order online, and the website was about to crash because of all those people. So a lot of books that I've been wanting to buy and haven't been able to get, again, because of the shipping rates, and as I said, it's a little discouraging from ordering books online, and don't find these books easily in Egypt, here in Cairo. So it's a literal unboxing, because this is a box
Sounds exciting.
of books, exactly. And at the same time, it's a book haul, and I get to be joined by Zena, and maybe see her reaction and also her opinion about some of these books. So without further ado, let's jump in.
Or open.
Okay, so first are the bookmarks. Four bookmarks from Cherry Blossom
What does it
Books.
read at the back?
It says read more, and then a kind of vampire-y guy thingy, so you can keep those.
Oh, yay.
So here's something that I didn't. Oh, cool. So cool. So let me see this. Just wait a second. Okay, wait a second. I didn't see this.
So, did it
I
cost
didn't. I mean,
money?
I got it in the box without knowing. No. It's. Shall we open it?
Yeah.
It's like a postcard.
A life no one will remember, a story you will never forget.
So that's the kind of like the tagline from The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. Let's open this. Shall we open it or not open it? I'll say we open it. You open it.
Okay.
You get to open it because there's something else here. What is it? Okay.
1,
So
2, 3, 4
for
of
what?
them.
Cards?
Oh no, they have different images.
Okay, so cool. I didn't know that.
There you go.
So, okay, so they all have the same thing.
All of them are mostly blue. Only one of them kind of looks.
These are kind of like the postcards. I think this is going to be Addie LaRue through the ages. It's about, the story is about a girl who lives, I think, for what, 300 years, something like that. So we'll see. And this is another one, a bigger one. Again, says The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, and this is it. So this is a cool. I like cool surprises.
Nice.
That one
I guess
doesn't
it came
really
kind of like free, like a surprise.
expect.
Yeah.
So I think it's what's it called, appropriate to show this one first, which is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. This is the paperback. They had the signed hardcover, which was much more expensive. And to be honest, I've never read anything for V.E. Schwab. And this book has been on Bookstagram, or it's the book community on Instagram, and probably on other booktubers are also making the video. So everybody's talking about this book recently. It's supposed to be about a girl who, for some
the same
reason,
words up here that were on the
exactly,
postcard.
that's the tagline. We're not going to really tell you so much about the book. We're not reviewing the book, but everybody who knows V.E. Schwab and knows this is the latest book, and everybody's reading it, and everybody's what's it called, crazy about it. And so here's a thing. Zena doesn't know this. You guys don't know this. There's V.E. Schwab has many other books, and there's a series, like a trilogy, 3 books. The Conjuring of Magic, something. It's I can't remember the names, but the series is called A Shade of Magic. And
Sounds kind of nice.
I've been like, I want to read it. I don't know if I should get it or not. So you don't know if you should invest in it? Exactly. Thank you very much. So Cherry Blossom Books, they do have it. I could have ordered it online, but some books you just don't know if you should get them, not get them. And they had the box set, the 3 books, but then I wasn't sure if I should get it or not. And it's not just because of the money; it's like invest the time and energy. It's like get 3 books, and I'm gonna read all 3 or not. So I decided I'll jump in with the Invisible Life of Addie LaRue and see if I like her writing. It's my first venture in reading for that author, and we'll see what happens there. Next up. One of my favorites, Chuck Palahniuk, latest novel by Chuck Palahniuk, The Invention of Sound. Now, Chuck Palahniuk is not suitable for children, so I'm not going to say much about
So
him.
Is it scary or?
It's a style of writing that is very mature. Adult.
So it's not scary?
I mean, sometimes it is. I mean, if anybody wants to comment on that and tell Zeno about Chuck Palahniuk, but it's not horror. Sometimes it's. Everybody knows about his short story called, I don't remember its name, and I'm not going to tell you its name, so you can't Google it actually. But
I'm not gonna Google it. Why would I Google it? You just told me that it's a bit scary.
Some people fainted reading that story.
Yeah, I'm never gonna Google it.
Because it was very disgusting.
Oh, if it's disgusting, then
yeah.
Still not gonna Google that.
So, but anything Chuck Palahniuk puts out, I buy. I've got almost all of his books. So The Invention of Sound is the latest. It's quite small, to be honest. I was thinking, I wanted something bigger, so I can.
I get things this thin, and you're calling that small. To me, it's humongous.
You'll see. I'll show you one. I'll show you another book for comparison right now. So it's about 230 pages. Really beautiful cover. I like it. Inventive, but I feel I'm gonna finish it too quickly. But again, Chuck Palahniuk, If you're a fan, everybody's saying nice things about this one as well. Here's just to show the comparison, as Zina's mentioning the size of the books.
Oh, that's so...
Dune. This is the deluxe edition of Dune.
Looks golden. And
yeah, and it's got these, the color of
the inside looks white, right?
The inside looks white. Yes, regular.
Kind of looks like a kid put a marker on it.
This is nice. Okay. So I'm gonna.
Look, it's printed in there.
I'm gonna take here. The deluxe edition says fear is the mind killer. It's kind of imprinted here. Fear is the mind killer. It's got, for some reason, something that we're gonna know from the story. This circle inside. This is the spine.
How do you know that it's gonna be something in the story? Did you read it?
No, but I mean, this guy's got this same circle around him right here.
Well, yeah, probably.
So it's probably, it's gonna be their moon or something. I don't know. It's got really nice.
It even has it on the paper.
Yeah, art here inside, and on the cover also.
Looks
so
cool.
This is all the this. Now Dune. I mean, anybody watching this will have more to say about Dune than I do, because it's a classic, mega kind of epic science fiction story.
I like science fiction.
It's been made into a movie, and it was supposed to come out this year, but it didn't because of the lockdown in all the countries and
so
because
it take
of the
more
virus.
time, or it's just not gonna go in cinemas?
No, I know they are supposed to release it, but next year, not in 2020. It was going to be released in 2020, but they delayed it.
I feel so sorry for all the people who have been waiting to see the movie.
Zaina feels sorry for all of the people who have been waiting for it, and I wanted to watch the movie, and I thought I'm going to read the book and then watch the movie, because everybody knows
look at a movie.
Everybody knows when they make a book into a movie,
they skip a few parts.
Which is better, the book or the movie?
I think the book, because it mentions more parts, and instead of looking at a screen to give you a headache, at least read a book when you're gonna go to bed.
Great. So there you have it. That's Zina's opinion. I agree. And for some reason, most of the time, maybe I think with the exception of Lord of the Rings, but again, I didn't read the entirety of Lord of the Rings. Movies usually are not as good as the book. So I wanted to read the book first, and I loved this edition, and so I had to have it. And, so if you're talking about number of pages, this is Norse than 650 something. Of course, Dune has many, many parts. The original trilogy by Frank Herbert was 3 parts.
Looks like they put some work into it.
But there's many other books about it. So if I like this one, I'll probably read the rest. Now, I think now is a good time to bring out this one. And I'm not going to say what is it. I'm going to let Zina tell you. Ta-da!
Enola Holmes, The Case of Missing Marcus.
Yes.
Hey, look, it says Netflix, a Netflix film.
Yes.
So it's on top.
What she hasn't realized so far is this is her gift. Surprise.
Yes.
So this is part 1 in a series of books about Enola Holmes.
It says on the back.
Yeah.
See a lot of books.
Exactly. I didn't see that.
There's a lot of books at the back. All different colors.
So this is yours.
Mine.
And I love Sherlock Holmes, and we loved the movie. We watched it together. It's very nice, very family friendly, and hopefully the stories are as intriguing and as enjoying as the movie. So you read it and let us know.
I just said that the book's better than the movie, so it should be better than the movie.
Exactly, which is why I thought, reading the book will bring something that wasn't already there in the movie. Now, next is Norse Mythology by Neil Gaiman. This book has come out, a few years ago.
I think there's something... See?
No, that's just the other side of...
Yeah, but why do you think they did it?
Because
it doesn't
this
matter.
is, what's it called? It has this bumpy thing to it.
Okay.
When did this come out? It came out 2010. 2017. I've seen it. I've seen it on bookshelves. I've always been this close to buying it. Then I don't. It's the kind of a Neil Gaiman's retelling of the mythologies, the ones that like you're studying now at school.
Oh, you mean like all the Greek myths and all the gods?
Yeah, but this is Norse. So Greek is the Greek ones: Thor, Odin.
Yeah, at my
Hades.
school we just took a myth from Norse. I think one or two.
What is it? Tell us about it. I didn't know that.
I don't remember, but it was something about Zeus. All I remember
But is Zeus Norse mythology or Greek mythology?
I'm not sure,
think
but we
it's
took
Greek
him in
mythology.
Greek.
Huh.
And then in part of it, maybe I mixed it up. I'm not sure.
Oh, sorry, because I messed up on it. Just saying now. No, Zeus is Greek mythology. Odin is Norse mythology.
Yeah, we just took Odin. How Odin lost his eye. Why he
Okay,
has
so
one eye.
that's Norse mythology, yeah. And then you got Thor, Loki, and of course I only said the three names that I'm familiar with because of the Marvel movies. Because you've got Odin, Thor, and Loki in the Marvel comics.
Here's a fun fact that I read in my book.
Much more. Yeah.
Here's a fun fact I read in my book. That
Yes.
Thursday is called after Thor in his honor. So they called the day Thursday in his honor.
Okay. I didn't know that. So it's like the Thunder Day.
Yeah.
Great. That's very. I didn't know that. Thank you very much for sharing it. So we're not going to spend too much time on this one. I'll just to let you in on a little bit. One of the what cinched the decision for me to buy this book
Instead of buying it when you had the chance.
exactly is the edition. This is decal edge. If anybody can see it, and if you're familiar with the decal edge thing, it's because
some pages are longer, some pages are.
You see, in the
size.
old days when they used to cut papers, it was done by hand or something like that, and it always had this kind of feel to it when it's irregular. Now they do it intentionally using machines, so instead of having a book that's got clean cut paper like this,
So it's kind of like a style now?
it's a style now. So for me, it's a style that always makes me want to buy the book. So it's beautiful, it's got great cover art, and it's got great feel to it. So Norse mythology,
Yeah, I think you're going to
by
enjoy reading it.
Neil Gaiman. And what else do we have? We have Recursion by Blake Crouch. He is the writer of Dark Matter. So I did not read any of his books, but this one was intriguing enough about multiple timelines. And I'm all into. Okay, so remind you of
Tenet.
It's
a new movie.
This is not a review about movies, but we both love Tenet.
Yeah.
She actually saw Tenet, and I mean, yeah. So it was a little. It took a little time for the concepts to sink in, right? Some of the bass in the track and in the score was too much. Why don't you tell them about your? Why am I telling them about your experience about Tenet? You tell them until I get the next.
At first, I thought I was afraid of it. Turns out it was just because it was, I think, the first action movie I saw. I mean, probably the action, because I mean I've never seen an action movie, so I don't know how it feels.
It's the score was quite intense.
The song was really loud,
and that was her reaction to it. But we eventually both loved it, and
after I finished it, by a few days later, I want to see it again.
There you go. I saw a Tenet in the cinema. There was the social distancing. We had the masks on. The guys in the movie theater kept everybody multiple seats apart, so everything was safe. And I saw it 5 times. One of those times was with Zena. Maybe we can talk about Tenet maybe in another video. I don't know if people actually have a positive response to this video. Let us know. I mean, this is the first time we do a video together, and the first time we do a video like this. And as you can see, if you take some time to look through my channel, you'll find most of my videos are teaching videos because of what I do. My job is a trainer and
I've
teacher
never
and
seen
trainer
them,
and
but
coach.
I can tell that they're going to be really good.
Thank you. And it's all about, you know, leadership, consciousness, and that stuff. So this is maybe the first one we do in this way. So we've got Mahendra Singh. Sorry for joining too late. No, please check it out, and thanks for joining us, and thanks for leaving a comment. So anybody, whether
It's
you're
never
seeing
too late
us,
to try.
seeing us, thank you. Whether you're seeing us live or seeing us later on the channel, and this is recorded. If you like what you see and you want us to do more of this, even let us know. I guess I don't think we're going to be getting this many number of books again, but we'll find. So we'll
I mean, it's a
we
giant
can do
box.
movies.
It's a giant box, and you said it was heavy.
This was, but I mean, or maybe we can do bits and pieces of books. Maybe. I do something with Zena's books, you know, that are more suited to her age, and maybe we do other. I don't know, movies. I like movies. Maybe you can do movies, especially family movies that we can see together. So this book is also this. I mean, again, so you're talking about the big books. This is the size. I think this
That makes
book
you feel
is
like that actually is
900. It's north of 900 pages.
Might as well make it 1,000 pages.
Troubled Blood. Now, it says Robert Galbraith, and I think everybody by now knows this is the pen name or pseudonym that J.K. Rowling, the author who wrote.
I just saw the book for the first time.
J.K. Rowling, you know, she's the one who wrote Harry Potter.
Okay,
the Harry Potter books.
I think that book would be really good.
Yeah. So this is the book number 5 in a series of books.
Have you read the first 4?
No, but honestly, I didn't feel encouraged enough to read them. For some reason, the premise didn't catch me. The premise for this one did, and I love the fact that it's big, and everybody who's leaving reviews is saying how it's kind of like meaty topic, and it
Let's
keeps
hope
them
that
engaged.
doesn't bring any topic from the 4 other books here, because then you won't understand.
Yes. I don't think so. And from what I tried to research before placing the order and making the decision,
maybe you could try searching for, if you find anything in there from the other 4 books, you could try searching what happened.
Yes, but actually that's a very good idea. But what I also was saying is that I didn't. From the feedback I found in the reviews is that it doesn't need you to actually know what happened in the previous books. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books, but I'll go for this one first. Now this is not for Zena; it's for her younger sister. Her name is Hala. She's not on the screen right now.
She's not even in the room.
This is it. Ta-da! Great Mouse Detective. Basil of Baker Street. What do you think? Do you think Zena Hala would like this?
Yeah, but she's gonna need some help reading it.
Okay.
That's okay. It's a chance.
Check it inside. If she's gonna.
It has photos. Hala really likes images and photos inside
inside the book.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kidnappers know.
We'll see if she likes it or not. Maybe we'll let you know her reaction if you're interested. I'll pick the pace and close with what a very special book for me. Let's leave here. So, the next one is The Left-Handed Booksellers of London. Now, let me tell you, again, as I said, I'm just unpacking. Haven't read these, so I'm not doing any reviews. If you do want us to do reviews, you know, let us know which ones are interesting. That you want us to review after I have read them. They're, you know, too big for Zena to read, but I'll have her join me. We'll you know. I'm looking at the comments. Amr is saying hi, Zena. So he's Amr.
Hi.
Hi, Amr.
Hi, Amr.
So yeah, we'll do the reviews. I just know a bit about the premise from the blurb. They're supposed to be kind of these people who got these supernatural magical powers.
So it's not.
Some of them are called the
but
left-handed booksellers, and some of them are called the right-handed booksellers, and they both each
they're
have
not like
a different
kids
set of
superheroes, you know, with the capes and flying around, but they're people with supernatural
abilities.
Yeah.
I think.
It's like especially gifted people.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what I understood, and it's set in London in 1983. So sometimes I just buy books that seem interesting, and then I give them a shot and see where that takes us. Now, this one I think is very interesting. Lovecraft Country. I love the pulp a kind of old school kind of thing.
Like octopus.
Yes, because of course, again, Zena wouldn't really know this, but Lovecraft, H.P. Lovecraft, the horror author, and one of he had all these kind of creatures in his books. Disclaimer, or and I must confess, I've never read anything by H.P. Lovecraft. So
I've seen this logo before. HBO.
HBO. It's a TV series now. They've done a TV series on a cable channel called HBO. It's the same one that did Game of Thrones. Of course, I'm telling her the same one. Of course, she has not watched Game of Thrones.
I think I've heard it once or twice.
But yeah, she hears me and her mother talking about it, which is why I mentioned it in a way that makes it seem that Zena is familiar with what Game of Thrones is. Please, I don't leave us any negative comments or anything. She's a kid. She has no idea what Game of Thrones is. She just knows that it's a show that me and her mother enjoyed watching.
From the name, it's probably either a show where you have a game or a show, like reality TV.
It's I don't know. So not that, but it's based on a series of novels.
Well, then I guess it's kind of like
called Game of Thrones. Yes, it's just TV shows. Like they did this into a movie, they did this in TV shows. So Lovecraft Country also was a TV show on HBO, and I don't know. I mean, one of the things that sometimes puts me off reading H.P. Lovecraft was so many stories, and I have this kind of OCD compulsion that if I'm going to read it, I have to read the whole thing. I have to read everything the guy wrote. So this for me was very nice as in an introduction, and it's not written by H.P. Lovecraft, but it's got elements of the worlds he built. So I'm very excited to read this as well. And now we're down to the last two books. Now this next one is also
2 books.
I bought it. What did I say? Did I say 3?
You said you bought.
No. What did I say? I said down to the last what?
Down to the last 2.
Okay. Yeah. So I thought I made a mistake. This next one is also a gift to a person who is not on camera now, and not even behind the camera.
I think I know.
Who do you think it is?
Mom.
Yes, it's
Mom.
For Mom, and.
I hope she likes it.
So I hope she likes it.
Is it a surprise or did she know?
No, she doesn't know.
Well,
she doesn't know. I mean, if she is watching right now from the other room, she would know this. But
be quiet. She might hear us from all the way over there.
This is Mexican Gothic. Mexican Gothic is, if I understood correctly, again, I saw it's making the rounds on Bookstagram and BookTube. Everybody's talking about it. I think it's even died down now. It's took its hype and now is the hype right now is with the V.E. Schwab book. It was very big, and it's supposed to be Gothic, kind of dark, a little, I don't know, supernaturally horror-y, scary kind of thing.
So it's a mix of horror and
it says moody, adventure, spooky, smart.
So it's a mix of, a few things. It's a mix of some,
I was encouraged to get it. I liked the theme, and me and my wife, we both very much loved the stories. Shadow of the Wind, which was written by the late Carlos Ruiz Zafón, and it was
sounds
also
like a French person.
Spanish. Spanish, yeah.
Okay.
And one of the most great things about that story and that series of 4 books, the Cemetery of Forgotten Books series, was the atmosphere and the Gothic atmosphere. So I think she'll like this, and so we'll give it to her and see her reaction.
Want to wrap it? Not wrap it in paper like a ribbon or something. I don't know.
She makes me look bad for not thinking about these things, but what?
No, it's okay. It's just a book.
Now, last but definitely not least, I'm so excited about this, is the Doomsday Clock. All parts. This is both parts.
What's on the cover?
The Doomsday Clock. This is Superman, and it's got the signature. And of course, blood drips on a yellow background is very characteristic of because this is in the world.
It's a dark color on top of a bright color. So
Of course,
Good
aesthetically, it looks nice, but it also has a significance. You don't know this, is that this is a continuation of comic characters in the world of Watchmen. Now, Watchmen was a classic and a graphic novel, and it had this smiley face. You know the badge, the yellow smiley face, and it had a couple of drops of blood on it also,
Oh,
and that was the kind of like the
Okay.
theme of it. So I love
How's our DC
Watchmen.
on there?
It's DC because the DC Comics owns it. So it owns Watchmen, it owns Superman and
You
Batman.
want to know something that kind of looks cool? Look over here. It has since it's a doomsday clock.
Yeah.
It's the city.
It's got the Superman. I can't see. It's got this tiny logo, the S, the Superman S, at 12 o'clock, because the concept of a doomsday clock is that something is going to tick, and when it hits 12,
Yeah, it's kind of like a
everything is-
bomb,
yeah.
but yeah.
you know, the whole world's going to go to whatever. So
Kind of
this
like in
is
Tenet when he made one of those. When the guy, remember at the end of the movie, they wanted to try to stop something. Remember?
yeah.
It's kind of like a.
Well,
timer
we're not going to
bomb.
say what it is or who's stopping what because people have not watched Tenet, so we don't want to spoil it. We didn't give them a spoilers warning. But yeah, I know what you mean, but I'm not going to say anything about it because, you know, we don't want to spoil Tenet for people who didn't see it yet. So I love this because I love the Watchmen universe, and this is bringing Watchmen with other, you know, characters from DC, and it's big, and I love big books because it gives me time to, you know, jump into
It's
them.
not a big book. It's a big comic.
It's a big graphic novel, exactly, and I haven't really had an opportunity to read a good graphic novel recently. Not that there aren't any good graphic novels, they're just not ones that interested me. I've read Watchmen, I've read V for Vendetta, I've read The Dark Knight Returns, and, you know, a few others of those stuff, and I've read, and I'm mentioning this just because not enough people know about it. The 10 parts graphic novel series called Transmetropolitan. The main protagonist, the main character is Spider Jerusalem, and it came out in the 90s. And I think it was just years ahead of its time, and I recommend that people read it as well. So that's all.
I made a big thump.
Yes.
It's really big.
Is there anything you want to say to everyone who might be watching us?
At first, before we did it, I was kind of afraid, but now I kind of feel a lot better, and I want to do another one.
Great, thank you.
And
Thank you
watch
very
my
much.
dad's videos. This is a must.
Okay, I'm gonna bring her on and for the rest of the videos, please. Yes, if you let us know what you think about this one, and if you want us to do anything similar in the future. And as Zena just told you, she's the one who said, I didn't say watch my videos. Watch the rest of the videos.
It's not like he told me to say.
Check.
He did it. I'm just saying.
Yes. I didn't. I did. Now we've lost all credibility. They're gonna think that I actually put you up to this, which I didn't. I swear.
I'm just kidding. I promise. And if you want to make sure I'm promising, my pinky.
Okay, so Pinky promised she's putting all her credibility on the line, guys, for this one. On the channel, there are quite a few videos in Arabic, so if you're an Arabic speaker, you're going to find a lot of resources there. A few other resources in English, but I am also building more and more content in English that you can easily find and navigate. So please, if you like it, give us a like, share, and subscribe, and turn on that bell for any notifications. And if you don't, be kind with your comments and feedback, please. We would love to
And
hear
take
your
care
opinions.
of the people you love.
Take
And
care.
give them gifts, like all these gifts.
Love and peace.
Yeah.
Give gifts to the people you love.
And stay home.
See you all again, hopefully. If you like it, then you'll ask us for more, and we hope to see you again. Have a nice
Something
day.
before we leave.
Yes.
Stay home and wash your hands and be careful.
Stay home, wash your hands, be
Put on
careful.
the mask.
Put
That's
on the
very
masks.
important.
Keep the distances. Stay safe. And it's a little early, but we wish you a happy next year, 2021. The reason I remember this is that this is the time to start to take stock of what happened so far and prepare for a new year.
Yeah, I found people putting up these, those agendas that they have 2020, 2019.
Yes, yeah.
They put 2021 for people who want to start
planning,
writing.
For the next
planning
year.
ahead.
So yeah, I mean that's all. We will sign off now. Thank you very much for watching.
Bye.
Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.
Bye.